We switch?
Yep.
Greetings, adventurers, and welcome to the Nat One Lounge. My name is Hope.
And my name is Kezia.
And with us today we have the returning...
Joshua Faber.
I don't know how many times you've been on here. You're our go-to Yu-Gi-Oh guy.
A recurring guest.
Pleasure to be here.
Yeah, we always look to him for Yu-Gi-Oh. But as you can tell, we are here to discuss Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yes, but before we get into that, just sound
Audio,
check to make
please.
sure everything is running smoothly.
Please don't make us do it again.
Please, pretty
Yeah.
please. We don't like the technical difficulties, okay?
We have to start, what was it we did the last time? Charades. Yeah.
Oh,
When
yeah.
our audio didn't work, we just do charades.
We should make cards. We should make cards with, like, pictures. And we're like, if we can't speak or they can't hear us, then we're like, this, and this. Guys, come on, you can do this. Type in chat, what is it?
Okay, well, hello to Colonel, hello to Cupcake,
Hello.
and hi to Michael. Hello, words. And Cupcake says she's gonna lurk. No problem, Cupcake. You're making popcorn, Colonel. Are we really that entertaining that you do popcorn?
He's just like, yes.
It's just like a movie.
Colonel is cooking, Colonel. Wow.
Yeah. But you putting butter salt on that, hopefully?
Butter salt.
Michael says, hello, technical difficulties or variety, I see.
Yes.
Yeah, we get so many of them.
I said it was a
There's
feature.
a scratching sound on microphones. Mics are a bit sharp. We can hear you loud and clear. Kezia is definitely peaking. But that's
I
so
don't
much
have a mic on. How am I peeking? You're over there.
That thing is sensitive. It's gonna pick out
You
all
guys
the
are
sounds.
over there. Like, if I speak softer, you guys, can you hear me?
Maybe if we whisper.
If you whisper.
Whoa, we're not turning this into ASMR or something like that. I'm out.
We can't reach them to do ASMR.
Okay, well, today's video, well, it's not video, stream.
Today's
Stream.
video.
Today's stream is going to be on the Yu-Gi-Oh! 3 vs 3 League event that is coming up this Saturday. It is going to be hosted at AI Fest in Joburg, and it's the 3rd of August,
Yes.
this Saturday.
Yes, and we are very excited. And unfortunately, we cannot be there. It is truly tragic.
It's a bit far away.
A tiny bit far away.
So we brought Josh in to just do a little bit of explaining on what 3 vs 3 is in Yu-Gi-Oh! As well as how was the last event and what we can expect from the upcoming one.
Yeah, we're definitely not threatening him to tell us it was a good event.
Hello. So the 3 vs 3 event, we previously held one at the Warren, Somerset West. And it was, we had 6 teams?
Yeah, we had 6 teams.
6 teams, so we had 4 rounds. It wasn't a lot of rounds, but the thing is that everyone gets a chance to play, everyone gets multiple rounds.
And it was a lot of people.
Yeah, it is a lot of people.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 6 teams of 3.
And it was nice as they were from all over Cape Town.
Yeah.
That was the nice thing.
So we got the full exposure, we got a lot of good players in as well, so it was a very cool event. Basically how it works is you have 3 people, A, B, C, right? A will play versus A in their own individual match, B will play versus B in their own individual match, and C will play against C in their own individual match. The first team to get 2 match wins wins the match, like the wins the round. Player B is the designated team captain, so player B can speak to player A and player C, which are next to them. Player A and C cannot talk to each other directly. This is because we don't want people obviously getting out from their table or reaching over the
Leaning
table,
over someone like
causing
that.
a scene, and it's also really slow. But you can relay information as well.
So the middle player is like the pro guy, and then...
I wouldn't say pro. Like, oftentimes it could be the middle player who needs the most help
Oh, okay.
because
yeah,
they
that
get
makes sense.
advice
Feedback
from
from-
both.
Yeah.
Oftentimes it could be the better player or the player who can split their concentration the most, who's the
So
team leader.
you just play telephone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope you guys are good at telephone, because you're gonna need it.
From my event, we had our team 3 wins, 1 loss. There was me, Rainier, and Reese Wallet. All very good players in their own right as well. It was a lot of fun. It was one of the most fun events I've played for Yu-Gi-Oh! In quite a long time.
Oh, wow, okay.
That's
Thank
high
you.
praise.
The skill set that you need for 3v3, it's very Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't test it. For like Magic the Gathering, you have Commander, for example, that tests the teamwork aspect a little bit. Two-Headed Giant, which is another event you guys run, also tests this teamwork aspect. For Yu-Gi-Oh, we don't really have anything like it in South Africa. So this event, it's unique, it's extremely fun, it builds community, it builds friendships because of the teams, obviously.
Or breaks them.
That is one of the aims with the TSports, is that's why we only really have team plays. It's because we want to build that community, we want to help build those friendships. Because, I mean, you guys will go a long way together.
Yes.
That's the whole point.
Yeah. No, even at the Warren event, we saw a lot of players who usually don't interact with each other or aren't very close friends, form teams.
Okay.
And since then, they've all become friends as well. Just because now they've broken the ice, so to speak. You know,
it helps bring them out of their shell.
They've dealt with stressful situations together and whatnot. So the friendship aspect of it is great.
They fought war together.
They've been through battles.
Battle brothers.
Do you have any tips for people who are going to get into that?
Our strategy that we used is we used me as the team leader because I can split my attention very well, and I knew both of my teammates' decks very well, and they knew our deck. So we had a player who isn't great at the game but like knows the mechanics and whatever, as our player A, which was Reese, and he played the same deck as I did. This is because I could multitask and play sort of the game for him or help him with the side decking strategy, stuff like that. And then to the right of us, our player C, we had Rainier, who was on Branded. He's very proficient with Branded. He doesn't need a lot of help, he only really needs technical help. So I could split my attention for Rainier, occasionally help there, mostly help Reese. And so that was our strategy. Another strategy that we saw was you have your weakest player in the middle, so that they can get help from both people next to them simultaneously.
Get both cheers, just like, nope, not that one.
That's not saying if they put you in the middle that you're the weakest player.
Hold on. The other strategy that we saw was putting their mid player, like their player that's in their like lower skill, like not lower but in the medium, like in between everyone in the middle. This was because they want to relay information. So they're very, very good at communication, or they can multitask. So they don't need to fully concentrate on their game, but they can get help from the good player, because the good player obviously does now need to concentrate between both players so they can give more efficient help. So there's a lot of different strategies you can try for the 3v3. Do a little bit of testing, find what works for your team the best. At the end of the day, it is a communicative event, so your communication skills need to be up to the test.
Talk to your friends.
And I mean, what you said is quite interesting, because the middle one doesn't necessarily have to be very good at the game. If their skill set is being able to multitask and communicate, they might fit that better.
Yeah, exactly. It's also, the more players you have, obviously the more rounds you're going to have. So I would look into that as well before, to see what the expected turnout is like, so you can see what rounds you have. Because micromanaging 2 separate players for 5 rounds is very mentally taxing.
Yes.
So be prepared for that as well.
How long is a round?
40 minutes, I think we did. 45 minutes, sorry. Obviously, it actually went faster than normal rounds for 1v1.
Okay.
Because there were a lot less misplays between individual people, so there was more efficient, streamlined gameplay, which was weird.
Maybe like people were talking to each other?
Yeah, you'd imagine that people talking to each other takes up time.
Yeah.
But it really doesn't. It actually makes the game faster.
It's natural, it's like, you know, I'll help you.
Are there any like specific decks? Or is it just what's the latest?
Just the latest. I mean, currently we're in the Tier 0 format, which is a bit unfortunate. It's basically one deck to rule them all.
Oh, no.
Okay.
But there's a lot of other varied decks in the format that have different play styles, and those could complement each other. Something like having your middle player be on Runic Stun, which is a deck that doesn't require a ton of attention, so they can divide their attention between the other players as well. I think there could be a lot of experimentation with decks that fit the event, because the current deck to beat them all requires a lot of attention, and punishes your mistakes.
Okay. So you'd rather have like someone on the side have something like that.
Yeah, so that you can constantly help them, and then you play something maybe a little more simpler that could be worth. You never know.
No, yeah, absolutely. And I mean, building the community is so important, and it's so nice to see people get along. Like even fighting your opponents is still fun.
Yeah.
Because you have a team and you can see them chatting, and you're like, huh, they're communicating. What are they saying?
Yeah, no, we saw a lot of that as well, where when our opponents would start communicating, we'd go, okay, we're not doing anything right now.
Yeah, it like triggers you to communicate, and you're like, okay, while they're talking, guys.
While they're talking, let's fact check our boards. Yeah, no, that was cool to see as well. What impressed me the most was how innovative some teams got with who their team leader is.
No. Innovative, eh?
Innovative.
Interesting word.
Why do you say that?
We got a team. I was Harry's team actually. So we had Linford and a completely new player.
Mm-hmm.
They put Linford as the team leader, which is an interesting choice.
Okay.
They called the team Linford.
Okay.
It was some of the most interesting gameplay I'd seen because you have Harry relaying information down the Congo line.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so they went the telephone route.
Yeah.
That's funny. So,
luckily, he doesn't have to go far. There's one person.
It's like one person.
Unless he's really bad at telephone. He's that one guy in that telephone line that messes up the dialogue when you clearly told him what it was.
Birds on board says scale of sound. Mouse, gunshot, rocket taking off, Kezia.
Hey! I'm not that loud.
Sure.
Lord Grimm's Gaming says Team Linford.
Team Linford.
Where it says using team talk as mind games.
Yeah.
No, this is something we saw in the Two-Headed Giant event.
Yeah. Complete nonsense.
Where bluffing is very much allowed in matches, whereas in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's a bit more of a grey area.
Okay.
In the Two-Headed Giant event, we spent so much time just mind gaming our opponents and just straight up lying to them.
When I pick up lands, I never tell my opponent I've just picked up lands. Like when you get mana swamped and stuff, you're like, that's good. That's good. It's another swamp.
I'll definitely play this.
I'll definitely play this. And then you keep like some mana open just to trigger them.
Or you have
something.
You have that one card that's just a land, but you're keeping it like it's an instant if you're playing like blue or something. So you're like, So then sometimes the person won't play. Like, okay.
Yeah, but one thing you can do for the 3-3 is you can create code words to sort of confuse
were people doing that?
Yeah, our team, we did it.
It's like, alright, team, alright, it's Kettlefish, go!
It's hard to communicate with your teammates without revealing private information. So that you can go down the route of, we just know. We know what we're talking about. Or you can go down the route of code words, which is how I do that. That was fun because we spent like 2 days just figuring out.
That's cool!
That's like a whole code word list.
Yeah.
That's a fun activity.
Memorize this.
I would totally do that. That's a fun activity to do before like going to a match. You guys like set out everything.
Yeah.
I'd hate to be your opponent. I'd be so confused.
Half of the time I'm just talking to my teammates.
About normal day-to-day stuff?
Yeah.
Like you have a code word for like breakfast.
Hit them with the breakfast.
And they're like, what?
The bacon and the eggs.
I think so. It doesn't with the 3v3 your team. It doesn't really matter if you're new to Yu-Gi-Oh and you want to play.
No, it really doesn't. We saw teams at the Warren being formed from players who had walked into the store, bought a structure deck, and started playing just because their teammates were experienced, so they could sort of play the game for them or whatever you want to call it. So no, you don't have to have a lot of experience with Yu-Gi-Oh to participate in these team events.
Because the deck is already built for you.
Yeah. You can borrow a deck from someone as well. You can buy a structure deck in the store. You can show up. There will be people who don't have a third partner because of some issues or one another.
Always happens. Always that one team.
You can slot in there. So it's very new player friendly. If you're worried about your cards or whatever, even if you don't think you're going to perform well, go for the experience.
And I mean, this league is the reason why we have the team events with the friends, and that is it's casual. It's not as intense as Magic as the Wizards of the Coast, championships thing. This is just meant to be casual with your friends, have a good time while still competing.
Yeah, you still want that competitive spirit, but not like you don't want to
Intense.
get decimated like on like round 1. Do you have any advice for people who are looking for teammates, like they don't have friends who necessarily play Yu-Gi-Oh? Is there a place they can go?
Just ask people. You have all these group chats for stores. The Warren has a group chat. The AI Fest has a group chat. Nexus has a group chat. All of these stores have group chats. You can just go on them.
Yeah.
You can just ask, hey, I need a teammate. I'm looking for a teammate.
Yeah.
Please allow me.
Please don't be scared to ask. People are very nice.
People are very nice.
Yeah.
They will help, and they will help you on your journey with Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm sure.
This is also a great time because it's happening this Saturday.
Yes,
This
it's happening
Saturday.
this Saturday.
Which is a great time to test as well if you're just looking to test some for Yu-Gi-Oh for the upcoming OTS championships at Nexus and Barrage and whatever.
That's the official ones, right?
Yes, the official 1v1 tournaments happening. Even if you're just trying to get some testing in, it's a great testing ground because your teammates can help you.
Yeah, it's a learn and play.
Yeah.
It's team building exercises as well.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's more fun when you're doing something with people.
Yeah.
You're not on your own, and even if you're testing a deck, you still have fun because you have people with you that are just gonna tell you nonsense half the time.
Lord Grimm's Gaming says, Team Linford was me, Ahmad, Jordan, and Linford himself. One of the most fun events I've played, and if I had the means, I would be in Joburg to play. Enjoy the event, guys.
I got it wrong. It wasn't Harry. It was Jordan, Ahmad, and Linford.
Yes.
That's what
Okay,
it was. Sorry.
Okay.
Such a funny team.
There's also going to be, we should probably mention the scoreboard. On Nat 1, there will be a scoreboard and a leaderboard.
When our website, sorry, it's cold. Okay?
When our website,
when our website releases, we will have a scoreboard on there for the two-headed giant events and the Yu-Gi-Oh events that have happened. Your scores will be on there. You can see where you and your teammates
you can see your names, your profiles, and you're like, oh, I look so cool. That's an amazing name we came up with.
So you will be able to see where you are ranking on the website.
Yes.
It should be up soon.
So either you're really chuffed and it's like cool, and then otherwise you're
or
like,
I
need to improve.
Yeah. Or you're like us with 1 win and 10 losses for.
We don't talk about that. We don't
see us at the bottom. Like, you either see yourself in the middle of the top and you're like, okay, cool. You see yourself at the bottom, you're like, I need to work on this.
It's the journey that matters.
Not the destination. Just painful.
We also need the profile pictures, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can have such cool profile pictures.
We need you to send in your
profile pictures, but
as well as your information. It will all be on. It should all be on Discord. And if you have any questions or inquiries about the TSports event, you can go and email tsports@nat1.co.za.
Can I encourage people to dress up for those pictures? Guys, dress up for your pictures. Look really cool.
Listen, I sat down in Canvas and I made a whole team on a thing. I picked up pictures from Reese's Instagram from like 6 years ago.
Oh wow!
They've all got suits on and everything.
Nice. Yes.
It's fun. Put some effort into it.
Yeah.
It's just good fun.
Because people can actually look at your profiles, and be like, oh,
be creative.
Okay. Yeah, be creative. I'd love to see some of the outfits that people would pull together.
Word says, train me so I can be a useful teammate.
Train me, sensei.
He says, at Lord Grim Gaming, if she doesn't remember setting up the WAP on her phone, she's too young for you. Oh no.
Huh?
No, they were saying when our website. No, because
I said rap site.
I get the joke, but please no, stay out. Go.
Leave. Bamboo. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun, and especially it's gonna be nice to be able to see your scores and see where you need to improve in general.
I'm a Gen Z, unfortunately.
What's wrong with being Gen Z? We don't relate to all the things Gen Z does, like language. Like, I don't say cooking. I know, tragic, I'm sure, but I don't say cooking very often.
What the Sigma?
No, I've never heard someone say what the Sigma.
Wait,
not a thing.
a new one? We just heard about cooking because we watched our cousin play Rocket League.
Yeah, Rocket League, and
he's
he's
like, you're cooking,
you're cooking, and he's like, you know, doing the thing that Rocket League does, you know, the car hitting the ball. He's like, you're cooking. I'm like, I don't smell anything. I'm like, cooking what? I'm hungry.
I'm sorry you aren't as terminally online as the rest of us, okay?
Ironically.
Oh, okay. Lower Grim Gaming says, lol, the WAP is the real OG. Birds on Board says, Nat 1 Mag official rap dropping soon on rap site confirmed.
I will try. I will make one.
Tryon says,
thank you. Yeah, it'll be a team collaboration.
Tryon says, it's Triton, sorry. What is that, Josh? I heard he was very good at a time.
At a time, true, I'm washed now. It is what it is, yeah.
I'm confused.
I'm also confused. Is at a time like a game?
No, we're just making a joke that I'm washed, which is true.
Little Grim Gaming says, Josh is cooking with that noodle hair.
Real and true.
That's so mean.
Okay, I think we can roll for one of the prizes.
Oh yes, let's roll.
Yeah. You can pick one that we can roll for.
We're going to roll for
Alright, Destiny.
the Crimson King structure deck.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay.
Dad,
Okay.
Roll.
we're rolling for
Roll the clip.
the Yu-Gi-Oh structure deck.
Yes. So guys, are you
Okay, can I
ready?
spin?
Spin the
Go
wheel of
ahead and
fate. Da-da-da. I can't hear the music that well. I'm sure it's just.
It's very, very soft.
It's very, very soft. It's
You're
gonna
actually
be.
hearing it from that one, Dad.
No, it's gonna be 9. I'm
Yes,
gonna say
no,
0.
I don't know how he's not
very,
deaf
very
yet.
soft.
Because he
It's
plays
gonna
music
be-
so loud.
You have to shout so loud.
Yes,
It's gonna land
I
on
don't know how
2.
he's not deaf yet.
No, it's gonna stop that
Because
one.
he plays music so loud.
You have to shout so loud.
What did I know?
I'm good at this. I'm good at
What?
this.
It's almost halfway through to.
I know. Okay, number 912. Congratulations.
I'm good at this.
Congratulations, number 912.
I
You
know.
won Yu-Gi-Oh! Crimson Structure.
Yes, you worked so hard. I said good job. I
We're
was like,
so proud of
we're
you.
so proud of you. You did so
Keep
much
going.
work.
The
Keep up the
effort,
good work.
you can see the effort was there.
The
I said
hard
good
work
job.
is
I was
so
like,
proud of
You
you.
know, all that being like, my number will be rolled. My number will be rolled. That's manifested. There you go.
Okay, do you want to roll for another
All
one?
that being like, my number will be rolled. My number will be rolled. That's manifested. There you go.
Okay, do you want to roll for
I'm
another
still
one?
surprised that it my number
Okay,
will
before
be
we roll,
rolled. My
what
number
if
will be
there's
rolled.
ramen
That's
bowl on
manifested.
his head?
There you go. Okay.
Mike, okay, can we move the microphone, move it a bit further away, up the, yeah, so audio is clear. Okay, we can't laugh that loud.
Yes, we will be quiet.
Yeah,
Real.
audio.
What are we in Britain?
Skibidi toilet.
Okay.
I've never watched a Skibidi toilet, and I see people speaking about it. It sounds
Skibidi
dumb.
toilet. It's not even in our generation. It's like a Gen Alpha thing, like these iPad kids. Yeah.
Yes, they.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a man coming out of the toilet sounds very entertaining. I'm just like.
You can roll that.
Our next roll is for the Zombie Toxic Prison Paint Set expansion.
Everyone died that worked on this.
Okay, I'm spinning.
Believe it or
Not
not,
really.
it's not toxic. It's false advertising.
It's false advertising.
Sorry.
You can sue them.
Yeah.
This is not legal advice.
Sorry, first of all.
Do not believe anything I say.
So it will be 5-1.
Only 3.
It's 5-1.
I've learned my lesson.
It's gonna be 4.
That's
No,
It's gonna
3.
be 3, yeah.
That's 3.
It's 3
Yeah,
and momentum and stuff.
Keep going.
Imagine it keeps going.
Hello?
Okay, so 513.
5-1.
Alright, number 513.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
You also worked really hard.
Yes,
for
good
it.
job.
And we're
Good
also
job. We're so
really
proud.
proud
We're
of
so
you.
proud of you.
We could hear you crossing fingers.
Yes. we can hear the crack of your knuckles as you cross fingers. Alright.
Okay, do you want... just let's roll for it.
Let's roll for it, that's
Yeah,
fine.
let's go for it.
Our last one here is
Yeah,
the
they both.
Star Realms.
It's a card game.
Yes. it's a
This is
card
the
game.
deck building set, and this is a booster.
Yes.
Star Realms.
Yeah, you get a lot of stuff with that.
Taking it off.
Yep, we're going into space.
Roll the clip.
Okay. For us, there's no music.
that one rolled
Imagine there
awfully
was
fast.
music for us.
Oh, that would be so
Oh
nice.
man, imagine we
We
had
could do a
sound
little
effects.
dance, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
It's for all their hard work.
Mm.
The least we could do, you know.
Yeah. We see, we don't know the rhythm, so.
We'll find a rhythm.
No, I can't hear
No.
It's gonna.
It's
on.
0.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, okay, number 24.
Oh.
Huh?
I was gonna say.
That's a low number.
I was gonna say 200. I hope it's 200.
Oh, it's 200. Sorry, the 0 wasn't the first.
I was confused. I was
I know,
like, my
I was
math
reading
is
it the
not
wrong
mathing.
way. Give him 240. I apologize. Number
240. Congratulations. If you had a heart attack, that's her number.
Okay, number 240.
Good job. Congratulations. We are proud of you as well. Look, we're so proud
We
of
could
them.
hear
So
you wished
proud
upon a
of you.
star.
We, as your parents, are proud of you.
Yes, we're very proud.
I don't
know
know.
you're not used to hearing that, but we're proud of you.
Oh, wow, I'm sorry. That was encouragement and it at the same
Sorry,
time.
I'm projecting now. Sorry.
Well,
Okay.
for those of you, hopefully this is also a reminder for those of you who haven't booked, if you are in Joburg and you were debating it, this is your sign to go play.
Yeah, it is on Saturday, so you still have 2 more days. Well, 2 and a bit days
So
to
you-
book.
So I can suggest multiple ways. You can either ask friends, you can either kidnap, you can either, you can work
We
on
do not
different
stand by
ways.
her on that second one. Again, what is said here is not legal advice.
Not legal advice. Just wanna
Go
say,
seek a professional.
I'm here talking about this, not to advertise it, not to promote it, but to generally recommend it. It was a good experience. It was really fun for me and my whole team, and everyone who played wants to play again as well. And I know a lot of people in Gauteng have been asking for this event. So
That's
please,
great.
from the bottom of my heart, I recommend this event.
Oh, thank you.
The most important thing is for people to
Yeah,
enjoy it.
but I mean, you are a die-hard Yu-Gi-Oh
Yu-Gi-Oh.
player.
Die-hard.
What were you explaining about you going up to Joburg?
Oh, I was saying that earlier in the day we were talking about weird ways to transport people, and we were talking about sitting on laps to drive to Cape Town or Joburg or whatever. And I said I've already done that multiple times. I sat on people's laps for like 40 minutes to drive to Cape Town, and then I went, okay, but that's not even the worst thing I've done. We've done like 20-hour bus drives to Joburg and slept on couches for 2 weeks.
All for
my
your
God.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
All for
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh.
All for Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
Hey.
Yu-Gi-Oh is spoiled. Yu-Gi-Oh spoiled dedication.
Well, that's pretty cool.
It's very noble of you.
I wouldn't say no, but the game is just fun.
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh is just a fun game.
It's the love of it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the point. Bringing people together who love the same thing.
Yeah. Word says, thank you, Jaddy. I think you meant to say Bert on board
Me.
says 424 got teased. Congrats to the winners. I'm sorry, okay? My apologies. I read that the wrong way.
Imagine 24 got so excited.
Okay, well, I think we covered everything. This stream isn't as long as our usual Wednesday streams. We just wanted to bring you in to talk about the upcoming event on Saturday. And yeah, just to
Give
explain
a quick briefing. And we know you guys cannot get enough of him, so we have to keep bringing him on,
Apparently.
Yeah,
popular demand and all.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is like fifth time you've been on.
I've lost
I
count.
know. I
I've
don't
also
know.
lost count.
We'll just go back and keep track.
But you guys know
Put
the
in a
drill.
spreadsheet.
Yeah.
We would appreciate you subscribing, and we're on
Like,
YouTube.
subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified when we post more videos.
Yeah.
Also, we have another channel which we do gaming videos on, and Twitch where we do gaming streams.
That's why I
So,
got
go
confused. I
ahead.
was like, subscribe or follow.
And while you're on the roll of liking and subscribing to this channel and the other one, go ahead and go over to Twitch and go give us a follow on there. You know, just keep the ball rolling.
Yeah, just keep
going.
going. You know, you're not gonna get to it later. Might as well do it now.
Open those tabs. Google.
We know you open a lot of tabs. Don't lie to us. You can do multiple at the same time.
Especially for some reason the people with laptops. You
Opera
have
GX
more tabs than
users
everyone.
in shambles right now. They have like 200 tabs open.
Oh, some people do that.
Some people are
I do
very
that.
daring.
Wait, really?
Yes,
200? You have
yes.
200?
No,
How?
they're like in little different groups, right? So I have one group and it's got like
Oh,
20
no.
tabs. I've got another group
You
and
got
it's
a
got like
PC?
50. Yeah.
That's still...
My
how does
PC
your PC
even
still
struggle.
do you
Okay,
hear
I
your
use
PC?
Opera GX, so it uses a group, right? And when it's
Oh,
you're not
okay.
in that group, it puts that group to sleep.
Okay.
So it's a third party.
No, I'm
Yeah.
talking about the
No, it's
people
it's
that
like
have
a
like...
browser.
Oh, okay.
Have like the small tabs
That makes
open
more sense.
all the way along.
I can't do that
No,
with
but one
Lego.
of my groups is like that though. It's like my
Okay.
spreadsheet group. I've
Okay.
got like 100 spreadsheets open.
My
It's
computer
crazy.
You
starts.
go on it, your computer's like...
Yeah, my computer starts yelling at me when I have 20 tabs open.
I've never even gotten there.
There's a lot to do.
Tabs, bookmark it.
There's a lot you have to remember. It's
No,
just having
not
it there is
bookmarks,
great.
they have to be
I-
open.
Oh,
Oh, we off
but
topic.
you're not looking at them. Yeah.
We're heavily off topic. But yeah, so we're going to be posting on the gaming channel.
Where it says, look at the 8-pin tabs in the Burnett browser. Burnett browser. I don't know if I read that right.
I was gonna say burn it browser.
Yeah, probably
Please
not.
don't.
Right?
Wait. No, I don't know. Either.
No, I don't know what that is.
You can try.
Unless you misspelled.
You can try in English another time.
Okay,
Thank you
Dad.
to the.
Just want to make sure by that one, Dad,
Yeah.
that we covered everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good to go.
Yeah.
Can I thank people now?
Yes.
Thank you to the commenters and thank you to the lurkers. We appreciate all of you the same.
Oh, you meant current.
Correct.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, that makes so much more sense. In the current browser.
In the current context of things,
Okay, thank you, Josh, for coming on. We really appreciate it.
always a pleasure.
All right. Well, thank you very much, everyone. Have a good evening. I hope it's cold enough for you. And I guess,
Yeah.
Namari Adventures.
Mario
Wait,
Adventures.
wait.
Oh,
3,
never mind.
2, 1.
Namare
Namare
Adventures.
Adventures. Thank you. That wasn't that
Oh,
hard. Its timing is everything.
We actually stopped saying that at the end of our videos, I realized.
Well, yeah, because it's. But we can
We
still
just
keep it
when
for
we
our
when we
streams.
first came up with when we first started YouTube, we were like, okay, we need to say something at the end to say goodbye, you know.
That's
Also
nerdy.
just-
And then I just ended up googling. I don't know. I think I wrote a letter in Elvish,
Lord
and
of the
then
Rings
I just
Elvish.
ended up googling how do you say goodbye in Elvish, and I was like, yeah, let's use that.
Yeah. No, but it also helps because sometimes it's hard to end something.
Yeah.
So you go.